how to improve the speaking skill in Vietnamese in learning foreign language as well. I talk about how to improve listening skills. And listening skill, the key point is keep listening. Um, how about speaking? Speaking is quite different. What is speaking? Actually, just like children who don't can read, who don't know any letters, alphabet, they also can speak. That is, I think, pure speaking. Just speaking in communication. Humans and in communication, we don't prepare just purely talking. That is almost speaking, natural speaking. In the street, and we meet people, and then at home, whatever we say, and then, for example, at a job, and we working process is very fast, and we working schedule, we do some material planning, all the things are involved in speaking. Just is a natural speaking. Let's think about reading. Reading is speaking. Is it reading? Is it speaking? I think reading is reading. Now I talk about how to improve speaking skills. This is speaking because I don't prepare. I just present my projection to make programs and to help people who learn foreign languages understand how to learn. And this is my purpose. But the reading is different. Memorizing and speaking also different. Memorizing also speaking is, for example, like actors in a movie, in drama, they speaking. Singing is also one of the one. So and then natural speaking, but when we speak means we make sound. Human being make sound is a kind of when we learn letters and then we can read it. Reading is one, and then memorizing and speaking both, like announcer or doing and movie actors and do they memorize just they train how to naturally speaking in good emotion more than normal people. And also singing is also one of the speakings. So and then I hear some mm, for example about some speaking. So and then how to improve speaking skills. Uh, these four things are good, but the natural speaking is quite different. Uh, when I speak in Vietnamese, the point is I use voice typing, and doing online language exchange with the language partners. Then I can get a chance to speak naturally. And language exchange is one, even though we use material references. So, and then just, I think, I would like to expand the time, but maybe 10 or 20% to only communication in Vietnamese, and then we make a projection. For example, reading, and for example, yeah, reading is almost the context about the language exchange. And then I use Jalo, and then I send messages with Jalo teacher or language partners by Jalo. At the moment, I can speak. The benefit is after speaking, I can check my pronunciation, and then after I listening, and I can check out their messages in written languages. This function is very good. And also, the opportunity is when I say about something project and then talking about news or talking about projection, talking about news, and then at the moment I can improve. The point is I can make sure how I speak using AI or using some material like Zello, a Google document with voice messages. This is good. And I already know about my pronunciation. Hopefully, I try to improve my pronunciation skills by listening a lot. And then one of my language partners advised then my pronunciation very, very weak. That kind of is a suggestion and then really good. Uh, Keep coaching and then keep being trained. So my language partners, point, they talk about point. This is one of the chance to improve speaking skill in good pronunciation. Today I talk about how to speaking. There are some speaking there. After I summarize this, and then I can get the feedback from AI with a good content. This is one of the projection using AI. It's very successful. I would like to talk fully and then theoretically and then rationally is good. And then I can good. Ah, okay. Training is good. Speaking is good. Comfortably, I can improve the speaking skills. Now I copy what I talk. I'm using AI, go for using AI. In English, my content of how to improve speaking skill in speaking, natural speaking, reading, or in drama or appealing, and memorizing and singing after proofreading it. So I can get a content with some, this way I can get some, with the help of AI can give a summary about how to improve speaking skill and natural speaking and memorizing, acting, singing, reading, practical methods, improve speaking. Okay. Translate into Korean and Vietnamese above. So I got some content with the um, my target language. And so after then I can get some, there you go. I go back now JAD 4 because JAD 3 is so many pages. Uh, it's slowly, too slow. So, and then content is big and then okay, how to improve speaking skills. When we talk about language learning, listening and speaking are closely connected but also very different. Listening is about listening sound, focusing on the sound and catching key points. Speaking, however, is about producing language just like children do before they can even read or write. Speaking is natural human communication. In real life, we rarely prepare every sentence in advance. We speak spontaneously at home, at work, or with friends. That is why speaking practice needs to reflect real communication, not just to memorize text. Natural speaking. Speaking means making sounds, communicate ideas. Pure speaking is when we share our thought freely without script. To develop this skill, it's important to practice conversation in natural context, like language exchange or casual chat. Reading versus speaking. Reading is not the same as speaking. Reading allows us to understand written more, but speaking is producing them with our own voice. Reading aloud can have pronunciation, but true speaking skills grows from real conversation. Memorizing and acting. And memorizing scripts like actors in drama or film is another way to train speaking. Actors don't just memorize lines, they practice delivering them with emotion, tone, and rhythm. This helps learners become more expressive and confident. Singing. Singing is also connected to speaking. When we sing, we use pronunciation, rhythm, and emotion. Singing in a foreign language helps with memory, accent, and fluency. Practical method to improve speaking. Voice messages. Use tools like Jello or Google Docs within voice typing. Record yourself, listen back, and check pronunciation. Language exchange. Communicate with the partners online. Even 10 to 20% of your day in active conversation can improve fluency. AI coaching. Practice with AI to get feedback, correction, and the confidence in real time. Listening and repeating. Listen carefully, then repeat to train natural reading and sound. Speaking about project, choose a topic or project and talk about it aloud. This keeps practice meaningful. Conclusion. Improving speaking is not just about memorizing or reading, it's about practicing natural communication, expressing emotion like actors, and even singing with the modern tools, AI, language apps. And online exchange, we can check pronunciation, track progress, and stay motivated. Speaking comfortably and confidently takes regular training, but with the persistence, everyone can improve. Okay.